We've all heard the usual arguments for a spinning globe Earth. But what if the evidence around us paints a different picture? In this video, we're not talking theories, we're talking observation. Here are 5 powerful, measurable proofs that support a flat Earth model, and each one challenges the mainstream story. Proof number 1: ocean tides prove vertical Earth motion. Let's start with ocean tides. We're told the moon's gravity pulls entire oceans to create high and low tides. But if gravity is that strong, why don't we feel it? Here's an alternative. What if the Earth itself is moving up and down, oscillating vertically? As the Earth rises, water appears to retreat. As it descends, water appears to advance, creating what we perceive as tides. Here's how you can test this. Take a drone with a few hours of battery life, park it over a coastline during a full tide cycle. You'll notice the waterline moving up and down, but what if it's not the water, but the land shifting under it? Rebuttal: mainstream science says ocean tides are caused by gravitational interaction between Earth and the Moon, but gravity can't be directly measured pulling water laterally, and drone observations could suggest something different is happening. Proof number 2: the Moon creates night. We've been told that night happens because the Earth rotates away from the Sun. But what if night isn't just the absence of sunlight? What if it's actively created by the Moon? Consider this: moonlight is not just reflected sunlight. Some experiments show that moonlight is colder than moon shade, meaning it could have a unique luminous property. The idea here is simple. The Moon doesn't just reflect, it emits light that induces darkness, helping cause night. That's why the Moon has fixed phases and cycles, like a programmed mechanism. Rebuttal: scientists say the Moon reflects sunlight and has no light of its own. But if that were true, why are there measurable differences in temperature between moonlight and shade? And why does the Moon sometimes appear in daylight without affecting lighting conditions at all? Proof number 3: solar eclipses are sun resets. Now let's talk about solar eclipses. We're told the Moon blocks the Sun perfectly. But ask yourself this: why is the Moon invisible before and after the eclipse? If it were truly passing in front of the Sun, shouldn't we see it approach and depart? What if the Sun goes through its own phases, a reset, similar to how the Moon resets in its monthly cycle? The sudden blackening isn't a shadow, it's a programmed dimming of the Sun itself. Rebuttal: NASA gives precise eclipse timings based on orbital mechanics. But critics argue these are predictions, not proofs, and there's little raw, continuous footage showing the Moon's complete transit. Proof number 4: clouds form from the firmament. We're told clouds form from hot air rising and condensing water vapor. But that can't be the full picture. Take regions in Africa, extreme heat, oceans nearby, yet no cloud formation. If heat and vapor were all you need, these skies should be full. Here's the idea: clouds need a second ingredient, vapor or particles descending from the firmament above. It's not just weather, it's a two-way interaction. Rebuttal: meteorologists explain this using high-pressure systems and dry air. But these don't explain the consistency of cloudlessness in hot, ocean-adjacent regions. Proof number 5: mountains are pegs into the container. The Holy Quran calls mountains pegs, and maybe that's more literal than metaphorical. Mainstream geology says they're formed by tectonic forces. But we've only dug 12 kilometers into Earth. We don't really know what's underneath. Flat Earth cosmology suggests Earth rests on a container, and mountains are structurally embedded into that container, stabilizing the crust. On the flat model, mountain ranges show centralized, patterned placement, not chaotic drift. Rebuttal: science attributes stability to gravity and plate tectonics. But if gravity doesn't exist the way we're told, something else must be holding Earth steady, and mountains fit that role. Whether you believe in a globe or a flat Earth, These are real-world observations you can measure and explore. Don't just take anyone's word for it, not mine, not NASA's. Go look, test, question, and decide for yourself. Subscribe for more truth-seeking content, and let's uncover what's really beneath our feet and above our heads.